Here we are. We're back on the moon. It's the Kings of Rice.
Those.
It's Masterpiece Gaming Theater. Stream time. Borderlands the pre-sequel. Back on the moon.
We're doing it.
Speaking of the moon, did you hear that they were talking about going back to the moon? Fucking space.
I think it'd be interesting to revisit it.
Yeah, because they were talking about that a trip to the moon would be worthwhile because it'll be practice for the Mars trip. Because they're talking about I heard that they were talking about actually having a team stay on the moon. So right now they're going through like theory testing and overall testing to possibly live on the moon as practice for going to Mars, like testing wise. In a
that'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah, it would be.
Because I mean, if you go there with enough oxygen and like proper amount of like soil and equipment and things like that, you could like effectively recycle oxygen.
Yeah, because like don't they already have that technology, like recirculating air technology that they use for like for fucking
Space stations and things like that.
Space stations and diving, underwater diving.
Yeah. I mean, it'd definitely be interesting to see how it plays out. I'd be down.
Yeah, that would be kind of interesting. Also, like, I don't know if you saw lately, but me and my sister has streamed at least twice for Detroit Becomes Human. That game's really interesting.
The game has a lot of good moments in it.
It does.
Yeah.
So far, it's been a pretty good ride so far. We've only done it twice so far. I think we probably did like maybe almost 4 hours of it so far. So
I mean, you're actually pretty well into that game then.
Yeah, I mean, depending on
It's
like
not a long game, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not even really sure. I think it depends on how you're looking at everything, really.
For sure.
And also I haven't been on either. I've been really into fucking Dragon Quest Builders, dude. Like that game's fun. Like I like it.
I was gonna say, you having fun with it?
Yeah, it's actually a really good game. Like,
yeah.
And for what I've been hearing from people who have Claptrap ups, yo, that's weird. Anyway, well, I'm gonna have to rewatch that back. What's it called? So, like, what is it? Like, from what I've read for people and people I know that have played the previous game, like, it's way better than the fucking previous game. Because that honestly, that game was just like they were saying, like, it was kind of I don't want to say bare bones, it probably was. Then like they put a lot of work into this new Dragon Quest Builders, although it's been out in Japan since last year. So yeah.
They've had the time to put into it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's honestly way better. Like, it's honestly really good. It's like the cool thing about it is, like, you have to beat, because obviously it's a huge story.
I understand his logic, but
and like
even after the airlock,
Vault Hunters' faces look like wee-wees.
Pandora had to be saved, regardless of how horrifying Jack's decision might have been.
No, but what's it called? So like, it's like, so obviously there is multiplayer, right? And like, the thing is like I think the cool thing is that you have to play the game first in order for multiplayer to unlock. You can't just play it from day one.
Okay.
Because so basically it's like a progression, because it's like
trash bin to create a mess.
Whip it, bro. Whip it good. No, I'm just joking.
I tried, it wouldn't let me. Like, you gotta find it at the right angle.
Me, but it is necessary.
Catch the cleaning bot.
Detected.
No, so basically, like Minecraft, you have like ultimately have your freedom, right? This game is not the same way. You have very limited freedom. So basically it goes on the premises of like of what you can break and what you can't break, for one, to start with. and then
Alright.
and then not to mention like there's items you need to be able to craft in order to do certain things. And then you have your main island. You have your main your main island that you live on that belongs to you. And then you can't do a lot on it until you get help, until you get people to populate the island, learning new abilities, getting new fucking getting items that are crucial to your livelihood, and being able to build with materials and having being able to craft materials for one. And stuff you learn throughout the game helps you ultimately be free. Because you have to at least, I think, from what I'm guessing, you have to play for at least 4 to 5 hours to get multiplayer at least unlocked. Like you have to beat the first island in order to unlock multiplayer originally.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm facing the wrong way.
But yeah, it's actually really interesting and like.
I did my duty.
What is this? I'm trying to catch a plane bot over here.
I've got that bullet you ordered.
We will smother the germs in their cribs.
Shot on Pandora.
Not mommy.
Fucking horse gun.
You know what they say, always I want to be with you and make believe with you and live in harmony.
You're on the wrong side, Vault Hunter.
No, not normally.
Oh! My ribs.
Fucking chuck it, pumpkin if you want.
You know, this gun sucks. This gun ultimately is terrible. But I picked it because it had flavor text on it.
Right.
Oh, he's down below us. What the heck? Oh, our objective is down below us.
Right next to that mouth. Oh, there's a whole painting
Welcome to
attached
the
to that
access tunnel.
Nice
Had
heel,
to
like
shut
Mary
down a while
Bell.
back because of some sort of viral infection. I'm sure you'll be fine though. Just don't, inhale.
Defensive posture.
I'm exposed. Hyperion enemies in range. Firing salute.
Look how dirty it is. It's spreading everywhere. This is horrible. Mess detected. Were this any other situation, I would murder your family for that.
Excessive. And impossible
Both are
in my
not for
case.
human hands.
Return the bots to me
Press the
immediately.
Oh shit.
Or risk an ammonia enema, you sack of germs.
Where did that dude come from?
Watch your tongue, or I will clean it with battery acid.
Whoa. Watch
Alright,
your
lady.
tongue, or I'll clean it with battery acid. Whoa.
That's a bit much, but alright. I appreciate the enthusiasm.
So it's called my sister's boyfriend, because me and him were like overlooking all the Amazon Prime Day deals, and he was like he was genuinely thrown off that like he saw a like he was willing to pay, but there was a 70-inch 4K Sony TV for $800. Which for what it is a hell of a deal.
Back into the fray. Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I got hit with an exploding barrel.
Just lost my shield.
You're not gonna believe
We
this.
got medics and shit already?
You're not gonna believe this, but there are mimics in Dragon Quest Builders.
See, I don't get down with that shit, man. Oh, that's not good. Oh, they just keep coming, don't they?
Just want to dance
Oh,
around.
if you're gonna stand right there.
The moon stands, the rest of the universe falls.
Get behind me!
Yeah, the sniper rifle.
Shoot her shield, assholes. It'll be funny.
Shoot her shield, assholes. It'll be funny.
It'll be funny. Are you stores?
I didn't even notice that on the map. I was looking at the map.
Right?
Welcome, I fix you.
Boom!
If you're bleeding, come see me.
Where is it? There it is.
Hello, I keep you breathing, yes.
Did you know the Helio station was built to observe Pandora? If not, please leave.
Did you know Helio Station was built to observe Pandora? If not, please leave immediately.
Thank you. Clean again begins.
Got a new
the
head.
germs will be cleansed in fire and
Yeah.
none shall be spared.
I got Lady Danger.
I don't remember what mine says, but get back to that eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? We were supposed to like go through those tunnels too, where we were. We were just there.
It's pretty dope. Do you want to do the side missions here, or do you want to just run through the story?
Let's just run it.
For sure.
If I find that there's anything important that we can get later on, we'll just do them later.
Yeah.
But just see the new fucking you see the new Borderlands 3 trailer? It's like it doesn't even really show anything new. It's literally a hype trailer.
Yeah, I like how they do that. They're
It's
just like,
it's
yeah,
the
man,
the
but,
the,
like,
the,
look how
the So
dope this
Happy
is.
Together trailer, like that.
Yeah.
Literally a hype trailer, and I loved it. I loved every second of it.
Did you see the bottle cap challenge
Yeah.
of Borderlands? That shit was funny. Hey, I found some money. Where are we supposed to go?
These tunnels would have housed a high-speed shuttle system if we hadn't stopped construction. That said, the tunnel leads directly to the Eye of Helios. It'll be a schlep, but you can make it.
Is Jack Jewish now?
A schlep. Speaking of Jewish, like I was watching a lot of like fucking what do you call it? This Isn't Happening from Comedy Central on YouTube. Fucking with the comedians and they're telling their stories. And like I saw some Joe Rogan ones on there, and then I remember this thing where he was talking about Carlos Mencia was stealing his jokes, right? And fucking like how like I didn't realize until watching that Carlos Mencia is not actually Mexican.
He's not?
No, according to Joe Rogan and apparently sources online, he's not even Mexican. His real name's not even Carlos Mencia. Like his real first name is Ned. No, seriously, he's Jewish and like German.
That would be hilarious. I mean, you don't
No,
know.
he's
They're
Jewish
outside.
Honduran.
Jewish Honduran?
Yeah.
Infected Hyperion warrior.
Well, he I guess he changed his last name to Mencia because his name now is Ned Arnell Mencia.
Really?
Yeah, and he plays Mexican. So literally, I think I told my sister about it. She's like, "That's racist."
Yeah?
And he literally, you know, and then with all other comedians in the room too that he stole jokes from, like everyone was like literally ganging up on him at the Comedy Store in LA, and like and then like they literally for everybody, he's like, you did this, and it was like, he was like, you stole his joke, and this is how you said it. He's like, no, I didn't steal his joke, and it sounds like exactly like other people's jokes and shit. Like, you know, one of the like
Damn.
big reasons for a long time Joe Rogan wasn't really a famous fucking comedian, like, you know, real popular comedian, because fucking Carlos Mencia was stealing his fucking jokes and other people's jokes for one. And you know, according to his word and his word only, he's really respected among the comedian community.
Huh.
According to him.
I've seen his stand-up specials.
Yeah. And basically his comebacks are, well, did you have an HBO special? I thought so.
Damn.
And it was like, but you steal people's jokes. He's like, well, did you have an HBO special? Like, that's besides the.
Didn't steal people's jokes.
I was like, that's besides the point.
What?
And and fucking Dane Cook was stealing Joe Rogan's jokes also.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Apparently, we should be higher level.
Hey, teamwork.
Apparently.
Cool.
But I'm still bucking these guys though. You know, it's just we're not taking as many hits. Because there's like level 22 guys in here too. 20 and 22. Those are the two levels.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
Sorry, we're almost 20.
My weapon is not doing well.
You know, surprisingly, this level 13 shotgun is really strong still.
Alright.
But yeah, like, apparently the reasoning why fucking Carlos Mencia was, like, you know, playing Mexican is because, like, apparently that was the hot thing at the time.
Damn.
Like, Mexican comedians.
It was the hot thing.
Like, the Mexican comedians were like...
Iglesias was getting big.
Like, what's up, Palpameme? How you doing? Well, what's it called? But yeah, like, apparently, like, the Mexican comedy was, like, really, like, you know, Mexican and Latin comedy was really a big thing back then, like, around in, like the early to mid 90s.
Okay.
And apparently he's had other really famous comedians back down when they would confront him about them talking shit. I was like, I don't believe that for a second.
Right.
I was like, I think he even said Eddie Murphy back down. I was like, fuck that. Eddie Murphy will beat your ass, dude. Like, that dude will fight you.
Never was good with direction.
Eddie Murphy was wild.
Yo, and he said that fucking Joe Rogan said that, like, and Carlos Mencia does, like, corroborate this story a little bit, where, like, fucking where George Lopez, like, basically slammed him against the wall because he was like stealing his jokes and shit.
Welcome to the maintenance area.
But then
Not done yet.
but then Carlos Mencia is like fucking according to him, the reason why George Lopez was so against him was apparently because he didn't want any other Latin comedians to be famous. I was like, what? I was like, you realize there's also a Latin Kings of Comedy, right? He's not the only famous Latin comedian. I was like, you're whack for that, Ned Mencia.
Ned Mencia. That's funny though.
I'm exposed! Forgive me, Colonel.
All too easy.
Got the plane.
It's going hot!
Shit. Sergeant's halfway there. There you go.
User Jack has been locked out of worker bot control.
Sarpedon! As stupid as that name is, it's still pretty.
Bro, you know who's hella funny though? Is Joey
Anyway, I
Diaz.
guess you're on your own.
Joe Diaz
Just
is funny.
work your way through
Bro,
the hall, I
his
guess.
stories are are fucking god tier, bro. Like,
Very good.
Bring it!
Watch your shield! What I was getting into.
Got enemies below us.
oh man, where am I headed? Oh, oh, no, the container screwed me.
Fuck.
No,
Are we gonna die? Oh wait,
bro,
no, I didn't die.
I took a fucking blue jump pad and I almost made it, and then a fucking, oh my god, oh my god, that's all I got to say. A fucking container
Think I
came
went
by
too far?
and whooped me. It like knocked me off course.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, I think I die here.
Oh, that leads me back up to the top. I don't know why I did that. Okay.
So is this just a jump puzzle now?
I don't know about
It
jump.
takes you all the way back here.
Yeah, it does. Not too far though. I mean, it's just like to the point where you have to open a door, but
Oh, I halfway expected these dudes to respawn.
huh, I wonder, is this it?
Is it just down?
You know what, it might be.
Get ready!
Why are there dudes here again?
Eyes on the lady's shield!
And a dropship. Josh, what did you leave me to do?
I didn't leave you to do anything. I'm just right below you. Hey, at least, hey, you know what, pal? I mean, at least I'm not alone, bro. Like, you've been screwed by the crate too. I'm sure more than one person's been screwed. More than us has been screwed by the crate. I can't get back up there, so.
Don't worry, I'm crawling to get down.
Oh no, I jumped. No.
Defend and protect!
Oh, lovely.
I'm trying to fight a spaceship. It's not working.
This hurts! Don't enter the vault.
Bro, I hope I find a better version of this. I hope I find a higher level version of this shotgun, bro.
You really like that horse gun, don't you?
Bro, it's still strong. I'm level 19 now. This thing's a level 13 gun. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's 14. I mean, 5 levels down, but still. And it shoots all elements and stuff.
That's
This entire
pretty
section of the
fine.
map it's just a mess. It honestly is, dude. Honestly, if you just didn't look, you just moved, you probably wouldn't find out where to go.
Raising shield!
So was it just straight down into that room?
Yeah, I'm falling straight down the shaft, like in sections, because there's like people on every section. I mean, because honestly you could go straight down, like all the way straight down.
Did you clear the top section?
I've only done a few of the sections. Oh, here you are. Hello.
Hey, man. I think I might have skipped a section or two.
That's fine. I did the same thing.
Alright. Where's the next section let out? I think we're... Oh, this is just down.
Help! Over here! Draw their familiar head!
Hey, Alan, how come it's always like I'm using a character that has better survivability than the one you're using?
I don't know.
Personal preference?
Probably. I tank in so many other games that, like,
You just feel like you need to be offensive?
I just need to be like a squishy character, so I'm just trying to do damage.
mode.
Defensive posture. You're enjoying this too much.
Oh, what the fuck is that guy doing?
I was invincible.
Yeah, I'm fucking poison, yo.
There's another ship.
Not done yet.
Is there? Let me get into the fucking.
Fight, Ball Hunter. Good, not good. I'm hurt for the Legion.
Oh my goodness.
I'm back and ready for more. You cannot harm me. Shoot her
I'm gonna go
shield.
turn on this oxygen because I have to. There's a health hypo in the middle if you need it.
Okay. Go ahead and grab that. You know what I might get when it comes out is the new Fire Emblem. Oh, I missed it. Yeet! Basically.
I'm all hella nervous about taking these. I'm like, where the fuck are they gonna put me?
I'll say, what the fuck is that noise? It's the fucking...
I hear you're trying to shut down that laser.
Yeah, that's the plan. Knock it
Oh,
off
and
with
this
the
takes us
sugar
back to
thing,
the
will ya?
beginning here.
Look, whatever you're about to try isn't gonna work. A laser of that size using that much power, there's no way the Colonel hasn't rigged it to blow the entire station if you try to disarm it.
She did. Yeah, of course she did. Damn it, how did I not see that coming?
Good thing you've got a tech whiz on your side, sugar.
And honestly,
We'll help you get that
the
laser
Boomcorn's
down.
such
No
a
fuss, no
such an
fuss,
underrated
no
weapon. It honestly is, dude. Like
Thanks,
it looks like it'll be overlooked only because
now.
like, you know, it shoots and makes
Got a
horse
plan.
noises.
Roland and Lilith, head to the station's reactor. Jack, I need you and your Vault Hunters at the Eye of Helios itself. Once everyone's in place, we should be able to shut the laser down and save the moon.
God, you're hot when you're technical.
I know.
Alan, I'm coming.
I thought you'd already went. I got shield generators and shit.
What the fuck, a wormhole generator? Come on, bro.
Yo, is that what that was? I was like, yo, why is my character refusing to land?
Like, why is he Wait. I was like, where is this
She's
guy?
got that glint in her eye.
Fucking in the air.
Hey, hey, level up. Let's go ahead and throw things into stuff.
Throw things and stuff.
When the Apis is okay, yeah. The fucking guy floating in the air.
There's another guy?
Yeah, out of nowhere. Also, when my shield is up now, I kind of just picked this ability. When my shield is up now, you regenerate health if you're standing close to me.
Oh, thank God.
No way out for you.
What? Another guy? Oh,
Motherfucker.
come on.
Lots of doll troops in central maintenance. You're gonna have to fight your way through.
There are a lot of troops outside the maintenance.
My shield will not fail me.
Oh, they're also fighting the Hyperion infected workers.
Fill your hand. shield, assholes. It'll be funny.
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of sniping either because it's horribly inefficient. Like, especially being a pure sniper. Horribly inefficient.
For Borderlands, it's like
Yeah.
you can't.
It's
You never
criminally
have enough
inefficient.
ammo.
Yeah, because Palpamine over here was talking about how he just he picked he said he started a an Aurelia playthrough, and
Okay.
he's like he's not a fan of the sniping in Borderlands. I'm not either, to be fair.
Yeah. Although the build I'm going for is going to use a sniper rifle, but like a shotgun.
Yeah, I mean, because you got skills that make it useful.
Yeah.
But then you could always fall back onto onto another secondary weapon too, like
Well, yeah. It's pistols and shotguns is what I'm going for.
A badass
Pistols
boil.
And, what? Which way are we going here?
Yo, this dude's taking some
We didn't
damage.
even get into this place.
Try at least.
Oh, thank God.
Fill your hand.
Alright.
Also, I started being a fan of like at first when I played this game, like I wasn't a huge fan of the laser weaponry, but then I started becoming a fan.
Yeah, I remember you going like, yo, laser weapons suck in this game. And I was just like, alright, man.
That's
You
probably
good?
it's probably not. I
I
can't
got you, buddy.
I can't get a beat on this fucking guy. No.
That didn't
No,
work.
but yeah, because it's like I think it might have been like because Athena's like she could pull a shield and she's got in certain laser weapons, like especially the DOT lasers, where you can just hold them, like they work really
Yeah.
well with the shield.
Hyperion psychopath.
Oh yeah, because you can kind of just hold it out.
Just off my shield. For the Legion. Everybody, increase firepower.
Also, that laser gun that guy had, I kind of like those types of laser guns too.
The ones that shoot like a burst.
Yeah, burst like shotgun spreads.
Yeah.
Those ones are cool too. Oh shit. I'll tell you one thing though about this new Echo I got, the Show 5, or the shows in general, because you can watch videos on them. That means I can go on YouTube and I can listen to podcasts,
Oh.
like without having to use my phone, kill my battery, or using my computer and and have
Raising
just
shield.
convenience helps because too I'm a fan of Joe Rogan's podcast, and and basically like oh where is he it basically like I'm down too. Yo, that was a long time. Yeah, I mean Palpamine, like you I haven't seen you in a while on my streams. Honestly, like for a while I took a break streaming because because one, like work for me got really hectic, and like I was tired all the time, and like for a while we weren't streaming, but then like we started getting into streaming again, and then like for one of the reasons why I started getting back into it again is because like was because like for one I'm on medical leave of absence from work because my back's fucked up. so
I can't feel my.
So at night, you know, the nights where, you know, I don't feel like going to sleep right away, you know, stream.
Yeah.
Detonate the charges now.
Oh shit! You opened that door and I saw those fucking barrels.
God damn.
Yeah, because Palpatine was saying he hasn't been able to watch the live streams in a while. He said he's pretty sure the last one he watched live were the Final Fantasy VII streams.
Okay, what about this?
Fair.
If we
Hey.
set off a chain reaction in the plasma conduits, it'll blow a hole in the station, and you can.
Honestly, I don't mind if, you know.
Destroy the plasma regulators. Find them and
It's like if honestly the way I've always felt about
blow a hole in the station.
yeah, blow a hole in the station,
Yeah,
Tassiter.
that sounds crazy irresponsible, huh? You should probably fire me.
Oh wait. No, but yeah, like honestly, the way I feel about like the whole like streaming thing is like obviously we don't really stream enough to be like, you know, oh, that I almost killed myself, to really be like, you know, really super, you know, what do you call it, influential, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because, you know, for one, like as far as I could tell, like to be really noticed as streaming, you have to stream for hours on day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And honestly, like, for me, like, because one, I have the back problem, so that's not gonna happen. And like sitting for 8 hours is not chipper. But yeah, honestly too, to be honest, it's like, you know, I just do it. We just at this point, I just feel like, you know, if you happen upon our videos, you know, if you feel like watching them, all the way through, I'm good with that. If you sit there and watch it for a little bit and you get bored, maybe I just hadn't held your interest enough. I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
I'm here just in case you get bored and happen to see my videos, or if you're one of our subscribers and you get bored and you want something to watch, we have plenty. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah, we'll be here.
I think we're like, I don't know. I know for sure we're in the 600s, but how far into the 600s, I'm not even really sure. But yeah, but we'll be here for sure. Like, as long as there's boredom, we'll be here.
Just lost my shield!
Because there's also like for like I said, like I do want to stream like Tales of Vesperia, but like, you know, one, like Dragon Quest Builders has gotten in my way.
Watch those guns!
And like, you know, because I still need to get grade to get fucking, you know, the grade in Tales of Vesperia to get to play the new game plus that I want to play on my terms. So I really have to get back in to do that, because honestly, it's just another few hours and I'll have all the grade I need. Bro, I'm still super juiced to, like, you know, the new Tales game that's coming out. Seeing as like they hugely revamped like their style, like the way that the game looks, and like they've like ramped it up like huge. And I'm like, oh dude, like I'm so excited. To be fair, I'm almost more excited about that than I am like overall with, like, you know, a lot of things that are coming out that I want to play.
Dude, this fall's gonna be pretty hype.
Try not
Huh?
to get sucked out into space.
This fall's gonna be pretty
One
hype,
down,
dude.
kill the other one and I can blow some stuff up.
Yeah.
There's fucking Pokemon, fucking
Hey, speaking of Pokemon,
Monster Hunter.
yeah, speaking of Monster Hunter, fucking like, how do you feel about the way that Pokemon's been going so far, with like no national dex or?
Yo, honestly, like the fact that they just like introduced the new like Pokemon Bank thing that's free, like you don't have to worry about it anymore. I don't know, like I feel like they're trying to go in the right direction. People are just being. I feel like people are being a little salty about it. It's,
I mean,
like, it's okay, man.
I understand from a certain point of view where it's like, you know, for one, like for me, the Pokemon that I have currently are the ones I've had for as long as I can remember, as long as I've been able to move Pokemon. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
I get that. That's the one thing I get. But like after that, it's like I don't really understand people's like, oh, they're just being lazy or anything like that. I'm like, no, I don't think that's it. I think they just, you know, I think they just wanted to work on with it.
I think they just wanted to do the game how they wanted to do it, and they didn't think it was necessary to have it in there. Like, alright.
But what's with that electrical line? Do you see that, or is that just me?
What electrical line?
I guess you don't see it. That's just me. So
I would say it's just you. Yeah.
Palpamine goes, speaking of Final Fantasy VII, what's your thoughts on the remake so far? Honestly, I think they're doing a really stellar job with it. You know, for what concerns people is that, like, they're saying that, you know, obviously a lot of us know this already, but like, that they said that this, so far, this is going to be, like, there's going to be all this content on this first release on 2 Blu-ray discs. And so that's pretty hype, right? But then here's to go to find out that it's just Midgar, and I go, what? They're packing that much into Midgar? Like, that's just gonna be all the Midgar like stuff. And I'm like, damn,
yeah, so,
two Blu-ray discs worth of content just for Midgar? Honestly,
it could either be really dope or it could like kind of blow up in their face.
Honestly, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt because here's the thing, like, because as I know, a lot of us understand, because they said it right away when people wanted them to entertain the thought of the remake in general. At first, they didn't want to do it because think about the sheer amount of work that goes into that.
Oh yeah.
Because they said it'll be more than like 10 times bigger than what they had to do for Final Fantasy 13. Because 13 was they said 13 was hella work to do. And not to mention they're gonna have to totally basically totally make everything accessible again, and have to rework the entire world. To be honest, I don't care that they split it in parts as long as it's got the meaty story that it's always had. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, as long as they do it right and they do justice to it, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care that they changed the battle system. You know what I mean? It gives the game more accessibility because I know a lot of people who can't stand the old Final Fantasy fucking fighting system. You know what I mean? Which is understandable. Yeah. You know, it. As a kid, I didn't care. It wasn't boring to me because it's like, oh, I get to pick my moves. You know what I mean? I could pick my moves and they could keep attacking me, and I just have to stay on my toes. You know what I mean? Right. That's what I really liked about it. But I don't care, dude. Like Kingdom Hearts, it's got a similar style to Kingdom Hearts, and I don't mind that. You know what I mean? Oh, I got sucked out. No. Oh, good.
Get to a safe distance. Signal me, and I'll blow open the path with the laser.
I survived.
Good?
Yo, that sucked me out of the freaking building, dude. Jesus.
You land on that lowest platform down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you. I'm coming down to you.
Yo, that was scurry. No, but so I mean, here's the thing is you know, again, we're gonna talk about the controversy now, right? So.
Oh yeah.
So you look. Here's the thing. I like Tifa's new look. I put it out there. I love Tifa's new look. All right, and they're like, they shrunk her boobs. I was like, so?
Right?
I'm like, she still looks hella good. You know what I mean? She still looks hot as fuck, right? And honestly, her boobs are not they're not hella small, but they're not hella big, but they're not hella small either.
They're normal.
And to be fair, they said that the decision ultimately came from Square's ethics department. So I said I'm fine with that. Honestly, she looks good as hell. You know what I mean? It's that too, and they explain why she doesn't have jiggle, right? She doesn't have super jiggle or anything like that. I'm like, it's because she's wearing a really nice fitting sports bra. And I believe that. You know what I mean? There's benefits to having the right kind of bra.
Wasn't she always wearing that though?
No.
I always remember her in a sporty top.
Well, she was in a white sporty top, but not we weren't really necessarily sure what she wore as an undergarment, support.
I always thought it was a sports bra.
But
I always thought she was wearing a sports bra and some fucking overalls.
But definitely for sure, boobs, less than character development. That's hilarious. Hey, you know what? I was never really super into the look. Oh damn, you know, because here's the thing. What really gets me is that when people go, it goes, oh, they should retain source material, but then people will turn around and go, oh man, they over Japanize, they're over sexualizing Japanese characters by giving them big boobs. What the fuck do you want? Like,
make up your mind.
Make up your fucking mind, because like for me, I think she looks great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like I hate that, like, I hate that people can't be content. You know what I mean? I hate people that can't be content. Like, I'm getting our childhood game, one of our childhood games, into this fucking back in circulation to where it's accessible to everybody. And I'm like, why can't we just, why can't we just be content, you know?
Why can't we be friends?
And also, speaking of Final Fantasy, we're gonna move on. You saw their remastering 8, right?
Yeah.
Happy about that, I'm sure. Cause you said that one was your favorite, right?
Yeah, that's my one, dude. I was pretty happy about it.
Bro, also
it came
I heard
out of nowhere too.
Also,
like, I had no idea. I was like, yo, what?
Also, I heard this rumor, bro, that apparently they're gonna they may be voiced.
Really?
Yeah, I heard a rumor. Like, there was a rumor like around the web that they might be entertaining it being voiced, and I'm like, really?
I'd be down for that.
Hey, you know what? I'd be down
I'd
too.
like to see who they would voice it. Like, it would be interesting to see what they think the characters sound like. 'Cause, like, you always give them a voice in your head.
Yeah, you know. Because that would be pretty entertaining to see suddenly, like, to have like, again, another childhood game of ours be remastered and like voiced. That'd be pretty legit. But here's the next question: is nostalgia overrated?
Can't keep me down.
Oh no,
of course not.
Don't run back to the shield generation, kid.
Let me help. Thank you. Activated.
Oh god, you guys got an electric weapon.
And he yelled me with the electric weapon.
Yo, I got downed also.
Defeat is not an option.
Stop moving, you flying fuck.
Oh god, I'm being electrocuted. From where? Oh shit. No, but yeah. But no, because it's like, because I'm like, I'm tired, because so remember when we were talking about fucking Blue Guy and his stepson, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's literally one of those people. I don't want to I don't want to hate on him too much, because I mean, we do, because it's like, for what it's worth, it's like, because you for what it's worth, video games, you could hate on your kids constantly. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because it's like, because I don't want to hate on somebody else's kids. You know what I mean? But you get it from other people too, so it falls into the same category. So the type of people that go, oh, you just can't let go because of nostalgia. I was like, if nostalgia is the only thing that ran everything, like, we wouldn't be able to get past anything.
Right? We wouldn't play any kind of modern video game.
No, for real. Because for me, because our first defining point as gamers is like when we first started the channel, before Aaron included you, right. Ultimately, like, it was because it was us three normal at first, and then like, and Blue Guy was, Chris was the retro guy, Yeah. And Chris was the retro guy. He still played modern games, and then Aaron was Aaron, rest his soul, fucking he played every type of game.
Yeah.
And for me, I was always like, I played all types of games too, but I was more for moving forward, but I respected what came before. You know what I mean? It's like, and it's like, it throws me off too, is like, it goes, hey, I hate to throw my sister under the bus, but it bothers me a little bit when she says this stuff. But she goes, I can't play a game if it's ugly.
There she is.
And I go, what really bothers me about that statement is that you can't even sit for a minute or for a few hours and play a game that basically set the standard for what games are now.
reactor that makes it all work.
You know what I mean? It's like, for one, Final Fantasy VII was the cornerstone of 3D models in games. Like, it was really one of those ones that open world 3D fucking world. 3D character models and like all that other stuff, and it's like you put so much work into this just for people in the new age to be like, yeah, you know what? It's ugly. Just ignore its achievements for a second here.
Right.
You gotta get
right. There would be no Final Fantasy VIII. There would be no Final Fantasy IX. There would be no Final Fantasy X. You know, especially like progressively. There wouldn't be a lot of games out if it weren't for the games before them that were trailblazing. You know what I mean? It's like hell. There wouldn't be a lot of things. You know what I mean? I mean, sure, it would have come eventually, but probably not in the way we'd like. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, like in time.
Yeah, in time, but who knows if it would have been the same. It would have been the same feeling. Because for what it's worth, for all of us, like, Final Fantasy changed my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really got me into knowing what a really good story is like. And I'm not just talking about 7. 8 was a really good story too. And like, and then eventually I grew to like 9 as well. I didn't like 9 at first that much.
Yeah. I wasn't a huge fan of 9.
I mean, yeah, they do hurt a little bit the eyes of the, but you know, I could you know, I mean, honestly, if you can do that, I want to say if you can at least get through it. I'm not saying you have to sit down, like, because you know, not everyone's the same. Like, for example, like my brother John, that dude can get mad motion sickness while he plays games. Like, he can't play certain games, right? Or like he can't do certain things because you know like you know you have to say different strokes for different folks, right? I say play at your pace, bro. Like if it gets on your eyes, take a break. You know what I mean? Yeah. I completely understand, but I can't say like because like I said, like another thing too is like you know, because my you know Jason used to work at Kia, and like and fucking he had a coworker that said too. He can't play. He said because you know he's one of those guys who got into PC gaming. You know later in the game, right? And he was like looking at games he hadn't played yet, and then he was on Steam. He's got his good PC. And he was like, I understand that you know that Knights of the Republic is good, but I can't play it because it's ugly visually. I'm like, you kidding?
Ooh, no.
Like, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me?
Not bad.
Are you
amazing.
Kidding me? I'd still play that game if given the choice. You know what I mean? It's like if I could put in that game and play it right now, I probably would be playing it. Because that game was fantastic.
It was pretty hype.
Like one of my most favorite RPGs, you know? It's like fantastic. Love that game. I'm like, where are we? We just been fighting the whole time. I've been ranting forth.
If you find any fixed loaders, if you hit square on them, they turn into gun loaders.
Oh, for real?
They'll fight for us. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yo, where? I'm like, I'm over here ranting forth. I'm lost as fuck. I don't know where I'm going.
I think we're supposed to go around this.
Oh wait, there's a thingy right here. All right, there's a little spawner right here.
Yeah. Ooh.
Shield me! Ah, don't stop shooting at me just because of that shield.
You know, when this shield hadn't taken any hits, this shield's mad. This shield's attack power is mad weak.
Oh, there's a fixed loader here.
Ready for more. I didn't say you could die. Thanks.
Where'd it go?
There we go.
fucking ice marine. What the heck?
Oh fuck, that's a fucking mech suit.
Kaboom!
Do your
Whoa.
Back into the fight. No rest for you.
Holy shit.
Hands or I can see 'em.
Oh, there's a couple of staircases that lead to the core. Okay. I mean, honestly, I was like, I think we're fronting our way right now. I was just kind of, again, I was just ranting forth, so I just wasn't really paying attention to where I was.
Like, you fucking fly away, you bitch.
On your
No.
feet, soldier.
No, I hate to be an old, I hate to be an old guy about this, but am I the only one? I'm not saying I'm not the. Let me use that meme. But am I the only one who thinks that Area 51 thing is hella dumb?
Yo, I can't wait for some kids to get shot up at Area 51 trying to get in there. I will die laughing.
And my sister, you know, the other people will be like, "What are they gonna do?" I was like, "They're gonna fucking shoot you." Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? They're going to blast you. They put out a fucking statement saying, if to protect our country's secrets, we are willing to do whatever it takes.
Yeah. And then, like, not only that, like, on top of that, like, you plan this so far in advance, they can just move it.
That too, but then they were just like, you are you kidding me right now? And it's like really on a one warning system too. They go, one warning, bro. They're gonna say leave right now or you die. Like, for real. Like, I wouldn't be fucking with that. Like, I'm like, oh my god, dude, please. Like, I don't want to say, like, you know, I'm just like, please, like, don't do this. This is so dumb. Like, you know, do it for the, like, they're literally in the middle of doing it for the memes. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, bro.
Right.
Like, I get it if it ends up being a joke. I'm like, okay, cool. But then, like, I feel like there are some people that'll really go out there and do that. And I'm like, oh my god, dude, please. Don't put any of your families through grief. Just leave it as a joke, because the Area 51 memes are hella funny. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I do enjoy them. They're funny as hell. Don't do it, please. Look, just let the 13-year-olds try to clap some alien ass cheeks, and if they get shot, that's on them. Talk about clapping ass cheeks, though. Hey, but yeah, I feel it. I'm just, you know, I'll just be like, hey, like, I'm gonna say, I don't got any real influence in this world. I just go, you know what? Don't do it, but if you do, I hope you go home safe? Question mark?
Right? I hope you don't die.
Like, you know, don't upset your families. That's all I got to say. You know what I mean?
Don't be a disappointment, alright?
Because, you know, me and my dad were talking about Area 51 for a while, right? And then like, because, you know, my dad was in the Navy, you know.
Yeah.
And we were talking about, because he was stationed at the old naval station there in Concord for a while. And and he was telling me, like, how they used to keep used to keep nuclear armaments there.
Yeah. And
I was like, yeah. And he was like, and he was just telling me, like, you know, like how fucking serious it was that you don't go out there, you know, just decide, oh, I'm gonna climb the fence. Just don't fucking do it. You know what I mean? Like, how serious they take this shit. And I'm like, just don't do it. You know what I mean? Like, and then they're gonna be like, you know, dude, watch this shit though. Like, say people actually go out there. Let's be hypothetical here for a second. Imagine, let's say people go out there, right? and kids get shot, right? They go to clap some alien ass cheeks and they get shot. Now, who will their parents blame? I wonder.
Not fall here.
I mean, no, most likely they'll blame
Back for more.
the U.S. government.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm like that. You know, as much as we can, as much as the government's being hate on currently, I'm not gonna blame the government for that. They're doing their fucking job. Because you don't know, there could, like, to be fair, we don't know that there wouldn't be any fucking like terrorists mixed in with these fucking people coming through.
Right.
Honestly, I feel you, Palpameme. I honestly sometimes don't want to know what secrets they're hiding. Because there could be some serious implications to us knowing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because like, for example, let's man, they just keep coming, don't they? I'm still using this fucking pumpkin shotgun. No, but like let's put another hypothetical in here. Say that there's something they made using a material that we don't know nothing about currently, and for one, they don't really know how to say, you know, they don't know how to say store it. Like, the best they can do is to keep it there so it doesn't spread. And what if, let's say, someone gets in and someone opens a box of some sort and then it gets out? Like, what if that signals our fucking doom because you want to clap some alien ass cheeks?
You want to clap some alien ass cheeks? I gotta die.
You know what I mean? Like, it could affect us all. Like, not just you guys there, but all of us as a fucking whole. You know what I mean? Like, what if they're hiding something that they just don't want other countries to know about and they're hiding it and they're not progressing? It's like, oh my god, they had this the whole time and didn't say anything. They're bad people. Like, oh my god, are you serious? Like, you know what? If they didn't go, we wouldn't be having this problem. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm like, come on, let's just think logically here for a second. I'm not trying to be all fuddy-duddy and old man about this stuff. I'm only 30 years old. Like, you know what I mean? I just want people to stay safe. You know what I mean? There's enough going on in this world where, you know, that we don't need to worry about y'all getting shot.
Yeah. True. This was not the one I was almost done with the one I was at, and then I died.
Yeah?
We got sent to you.
Oh, shit. Hey, at least, you know, at least we'll be, you know, at least we'll be doing the damn thing together, you know what I mean?
Right. This chance of, like, permanent death.
Hey, so, let's switch gears here. So, like, I don't know if, well, I mean, we all know this. We all know this right now. So, we're talking about the pending ice raids, right?
Yep.
So I work for Amazon.
Oh, you won.
We'll put it out there. I work for Amazon.
Right.
And you know, there are currently protests going out because
you guys are tracking people and they're sending ISIS, right?
We're helping ICE apparently track fucking illegal individuals.
We'll stop doing that. Yo, can I have like all of these pictures?
Damn, 75% sure they have velociraptors in there. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they had some sort of like extinct animal alive in there. That's one thing I wouldn't be surprised about, for sure.
It would make sense.
But yeah, like I understand. I mean, you know, okay, so like I don't know. I don't really have ultimately. I don't have like a big feeling about like what's right and what's wrong about like all I'm worried about is if you want to come in a country, that's fine. That does got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? I don't believe anyone's stealing my job or anything like that. Like, the only thing I agree with in this situation is that I do agree that there are legitimate criminals that come into this country. I find that crossing the border illegally is hardly such a big crime. You know what I mean?
Right.
There are worse things people could be in trouble for. That's how I feel about it. I'm hardly like like, I hardly care about people crossing the border. I'm worried about I mean, you know, it goes hand in hand. I understand that, you know, because there are some dangerous ass motherfuckers coming across the border that potentially, and like, you know, but I get that like, you know, early detection is just to send them all away. Okay, that's fine. But let's just say this: don't fucking like at least take care of them. Fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if you were taken into custody by another country and they treated you like shit, you would be mad about it. You'd be like, oh, this country's barbaric as fuck. And I'm like, well, you treat other countries like that. What do you want? That's why I'm never getting in trouble if I ever go abroad anywhere. I'm like, you're American? Well, we'll treat you like shit. And I'm like, well, fuck me then. You know what I mean? Like, you know, oh God, like, Jesus Christ. I fucking killed him.
I feel like a dumbass.
Yo, I'm like constantly one shot.
You know what? After we do this, we're gonna have to do some side missions. We're gonna have to do some side missions after this.
Well, I got some good gear, but it's all like out level.
Yeah.
This is the one. I was almost done with this. They respawned everyone in here.
No, but yeah, we have to do some side missions after this is over.
You might have to.
There's another node. Remember, blue good, red bad.
You just blowing them up.
Damn it.
Now that all the smaller reactors are shut down, it's time for the big climax.
I'm just shooting them.
Primary fusion reactor.
Right?
It'll take a bit more work to bring down, so get ready to put in some elbow grease.
Greasy elbows, huh? Let's do it.
Nice.
That's the big reactor.
I like how they shut the door and didn't let me through. Wow. Wow, Alan, you're by yourself over there right now.
Am I?
Yeah, bro, like, you came through the door and I was about to walk through, they shut it. And they won't open it.
Force field power draining.
So I'm gonna have to walk my fucking ass all the way over there.
This reactor holds a huge charge. Once it's drained, the field will come down.
You will never reach the laser core! Soldiers, kill!
Fuck you, Zarpadon.
Powering down. Just hold your ground until it's off, and don't let them power it back up.
Hold my ground.
I'm coming, Alan, I'm coming.
Lilith, roll it. The surge relays must be supplying
There's
power
like
to the
50
reactor.
people here.
Take them
Hold
out.
my ground.
No idea what that means, but we'll start shooting stuff.
I'm coming, my guy.
Bring the shield back up.
The moon must fall.
Oh, motherfucker. They took me out right away as I ran up in here.
I'm back and ready for more. Aspect, shield me. Draw their fire. I'll go for the kill.
There's fucking steel turrets and shit.
Over and out.
Yo, you see a gun loader. Why are you a fixed loader? Oh, I fucking hate you. Yeah, bitch.
I need the path wide open or things are gonna get messy.
Working on it. Also, that's what she said.
I know what she said, just do it!
Resistance. That's gonna take some time.
Watch out! Damn it! Cinco! Rest here.
This will get violent.
I can't find the power to the security fields. We got...
This thing looks important. I'm gonna blow it up. I am a genius.
Yeah, right.
Time to dance,
Holy crap, that guy had a fire weapon and burned to death. I'm dead. Burned to death after I killed him. I'm going to die.
No, you're not.
Nobody bleeds out
Not
unless I
today.
say
Hey, you know what rhymes with fist of the North Star?
Huh.
He lifts with a straight bar.
Hey, not wrong.
No. You know what's hilarious about that is that I'm watching this anime called like how heavy are the dumbbells you lift? Like in English, that's the English translation for it. It's like this work. It's like this anime that's got an aspect of working out in it, and this guy they were doing this like cosplay sequence in the show, and the dude was dressed as I think his name is Kitaro from Fist of the North Star, and because they didn't want to get they didn't want to use a licensed name, they just said, oh, you're King Muscle from He Lifts with a Straight Bar.
On your feet, soldier. Hey.
And I'm like, oh, I was like, I didn't get it at first, and I was like, He Lifts with a Straight Bar. Oh, Fist of the North Star. It rhymes. Clever. I like it. Yo.
It all just kind of clicked in for you?
Yeah, I had one of those, like, epiphanies, dude. It was legit.
Yo, I could not turn the corner without just going down.
The way to the laser is open. I'm coming down.
I know it's old news, but what's your opinion on the whole making abortion illegal in Alabama thing? Huh. Making abortion illegal. Okay, so
I mean, I think it's a little bit too far.
yeah. I mean, okay, so Alabama's part of the Bible Belt, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Hell.
Okay, so
Over here.
that's one of where it stems from, right? Again, I'm not overly religious, as you know, as Alan might know, I'm not overly religious, and
Yeah.
like I do believe in God. I mean, after recent events in our lives, I don't feel like I'm on great standing with God
Help!
for various
Somebody
reasons.
jam it into your veins.
But I do believe God exists. I am religious, just not very religious. I understand luck and bad luck have things to do with the man upstairs, but I believe that a woman should be able to choose when she's ready to have a baby or not.
Let's get going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of this has to do with, if you're pregnant, even if it's out of wedlock, you know what I mean? Even though that's against religion, Christianity, or I don't really know how big in Catholicism it is. It might be similar or if the same.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same across most faiths.
Okay, but anyway, so but then marry that person and have the baby because that's what God would want you to do, right? Now here's the thing: not everyone gets pregnant out of the friendliest
We're
circumstances,
gonna have to go through here.
You're kidding me.
right? I think that's part of what that's part of a decision maker.
Just wait for the laser to fire before you run through. It'll momentarily drain the power and stop all the electricity. Wait for it.
Wait for it. But yeah, honestly,
Go!
it's not like say for like my sister, right, where she had her son young, so she was like, I think she was.
Built it like an enormous death trap.
So I don't even remember how old my sister is. That sounds fucked up. I mean, I've kind of always been like that. I don't really know the ages of my sisters. Well, I know the age of my youngest sister because she's 10 years younger than me.
Son of a...
So
So of course it's locked from the other
there's
side.
that.
Thanks,
But then
We're gonna have to take the long way around. Let's
the way
get
the way it
what's
works,
outside.
I want to think it works in my family is that if you get pregnant, you're just gonna have to deal with that. You deal with that.
What's with all this electricity? Can I walk through this?
You can, but you'll
Not without
likely
dying.
crawl. I mean, you're supposed to go through it when the laser fires.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Get back
Yeah,
into
see?
the fight, soldier. Thanks. I
No, but
Made it.
but yeah, because there are strenuous circumstances. I believe, though, my personal opinion, I believe that it shouldn't be illegal because there are circumstances where I don't think a person should have a child. Like one, under illicit circumstances, say, i.e., rape. Or yeah, rape is a big one. i.e., if you think your child is too young to have it. Well, okay, in this case, when do you think a person's old enough to choose whether or not they want to have a baby or not?
At the age of 18.
Even if it's out of your control, like say at a spur of the moment, you fucking you did the duty, and you or your girlfriend or you got pregnant. Do you think they should have
18.
to? Do you think they? Okay, like you think it should be up to the parents whether or not like they have the child or not, up to that point, right?
Yeah, because like if you think about it, who's actually going to raise that child? It's going to be the parents.
You're right.
Like, and as Teen Mom has shown us, those girls don't always turn out the best psychologically afterwards.
Yeah. What's that girl named? Farrah Abraham, the porn star.
Poor girl. Yeah.
You know what my sister told me that lady has breaks from her child. She goes, me and our child like to have breaks from each other. And I go, what does that mean?
That means your kid doesn't like you.
Or maybe you don't like your own kid, for that matter.
Right.
I'm like, breaks from your child? What the fuck does that mean? Like, to be fair, I don't have any children. We know that. You know that. And I'm gonna say that to everyone. Yeah. Everyone's gonna know that now. I don't have any children. I'm not even in a relationship where I can have a child. You know what I mean? So let's put it out there. Even if I'm thinking there's too much going on, I feel like I should have to be around my child all the fucking time. You know what I mean?
It's like they're my responsibility.
Like they're my responsibility. I did this. You know, I should have to be there. I should have to be there to raise them properly. You know what I mean? It's like. Alan, are they only shooting at you?
It feels like it.
Honestly, I've gotten hit maybe a few times ever during this whole fight.
I think Jack would take a lot of that aggro.
Oh, you know what? You're probably right. He was there too. I didn't even really notice right away.
That was an ordeal, huh? Man, I am glad that asshole is dead.
Ooh.
Go ahead, take that. No, but what's it called? Like, but in the long run though, like, I feel like there is a certain limit in which like you could, you know, you get to choose, or who gets to choose, or I still feel like there needs to be a choice. There needs to be like, oh, like, you know, I wouldn't make a woman go through having a rape baby.
Yeah, no, not at all.
But I get there are limits to when you can abort. Right?
Yeah, like if
I understand that.
If you let it go so far, like that's like, okay, you had plenty of time to make that decision. Kind of too late for that now.
Oh shit! I got hittered.
I'm back. Flail against my shield.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, don't let her hit you with that wave thing.
Oh, dude, I got hit by that as soon as right out of the gate.
I'm down.
Get that Eternal.
I told you.
There you go. Get me. Oh, Zarpedon's right there.
Oh, fuck.
Did she hit you with one of those? She hit you with the wave?
Yeah.
Yo, my shield blocked that. Yo, I guess that's what those tanks that come up are for.
Yep. You can also jump over it. Fuck, dude, oh my god, she was chasing me down.
A phase lock Eternal. Oh god.
I'm down, by the way. It's kind of hard focusing me right now. Oh,
Oh, damn.
Just keep shooting, fools!
stay alive. Oh, I gotta wait for the fucking cannon to fire. No.
Oh, I touched the electrical floor. God damn it.
I got you.
Oh, thank you. No, you don't. No ascending for you.
Nothing can get through my shield.
Keep it! Over and out!
Nisha's got that glint in her eye.
You're good, bruv.
You see the fucking Eternal?
Shield activated. Don't hog all the action.
She got all her shields back.
Here comes the pain.
Oh, got her.
Hold your
Fine.
fire. I'm not done with her yet.
It doesn't matter what happens today. Your fall is coming.
Yeah, cool. Where's the vault?
Hidden beneath a tangle of chemical filth. I've seen what lies inside it.
Yo, you're bleeding purple.
You can't.
Wait. You've seen inside it? The vault's open?
You must turn back. The power within the vault would trigger a chain of events.
Board. The vault's already open, huh?
Holy
Cool.
shit. It definitely
Now
is.
let's do what that
Zarpedon's
waiting
fucking second battle is really annoying.
Yeah.
It's annoying
What do
with
we got here?
It's annoying with more than one person. I'll take that. I just need to drop something.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, fuck. Didn't realize that would be an elevator. Gosh, there's a hold down right on me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. There you go. Oh, hey.
Weapons cases. Hey.
But I'm full.
Like none of the stuff we can actually use. That's hilarious to me. Oops, I didn't mean to drop that. Hey.
A lot of sniper rifles.
Yeah? Oh shit, they got the outside stuff too? I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, man.
Alright, this is gonna leave a lot of this stuff, you know, to be unable to be picked up. But that's fine, I guess. I don't really mind.
Yeah. I mean, there's stores out here.
So sell that piece of shit. I'm gonna grind these grind those other guns. Like those blue ones that I have.
Alright.
Just take the green stuff.
I was gonna say, is there another blue class mod around here that nobody's using?
This one right there?
There we go. Yeah. Now just looking for stuff to grind. Alright.
I'll just sell this. Another fucking blue shield.
Why loot the dead when you can buy from me?
We have what appears to be another elevator of sorts.
Alright, let's go. You're as cold as ice. Also, Jack is one of the top 10 game antagonists of all time. I feel it. Really confusing guy.
I can see it.
I can see it being a thing.
Don't enter the barrel of the laser when it's firing. For obvious reasons.
Okay.
It's like, should I not be in here?
I was scared it was gonna start up when fucking, you know.
Right? I'm spooked.
And this is where the magic happens.
Where the fuck are you, Jack? You just fucking... He's talking like he's standing next to us. Where the fuck is he?
This is what makes the Eye of Helios work. It's the core of the entire weapon.
How could this thing even generate that much power?
Come over here, I'll show you.
Come over where?
Once we get this baby back under our control, it could wipe out entire bandit encampments with 0 friendly casualties. Sounds pretty great, right?
Yeah, sounds great.
There she
Oh, he's talk-
is.
From way
Hey,
up here?
Pumpkin, you in there?
The Eye of the Destroyer.
What the hell
God damn.
is that?
The Eye of Helios. Well, it's actually the Eye of the Destroyer creature that came out of the vault, but I attached it to my laser to increase its power tenfold. Because I'm awesome.
Use the Destroyer's eye as a weapon?
It was a weapon already. All the Iridian remnants are. I just figured out how to use it. Anyway, how do we shut this thing down?
Carefully. Even ignoring the weird-ass eye, this type of reactor is highly volatile. You're feeding it something that amplifies its power.
Kill the eye.
Oh, runoff from the iridium refinement process. Some of the scientists call it slag.
All right. Do exactly as I say and everything will be fine. Switch 3 of the flow sequencers to their prime position and reverse the power differential.
What the fuck, Moxie?
Press the thingy until you see purple, then press the thingy again.
Roger.
Moxie, you sure about this?
What's going on with the eye?
Mox, I only juice the eye with a little bit of slag at a time. Are you sure that...
It won't hurt the eyeball. Trust me, sugar.
Oh God.
Moxie, the eye's freaking out.
If this slag stuff is powering the laser, we need to force as much of it as we can back into the eye. The increased power will trip a failsafe and let us shut everything down. The eyeball may not like it, but
Don't kill the destroyer's eye. It's all the poor boy has left.
Chill for real. Alright, let's press the thingy.
Thingy?
Press it again. Oh. There we go.
Warning, space-time instability detected. Entering protective mode.
See? Just like I said. With that failsafe tripped, we can reboot, and then the laser will be all yours.
Alright.
Fair enough.
Thank you, Moxie.
That
Appreciate
doesn't look necessarily the same.
Looks like they injected it with sedatives.
Right.
Looks high.
Wait, don't press that button!
Why?
If the eye starts acting weird again during the reboot, I don't want to be anywhere near it.
Thanks to the failsafes, it couldn't possibly do anything other than shut down.
We'll agree to disagree. All right, let's get back to the command center. With Zarpa nuts dead, we can reboot.
I'm gonna
the
open
laser
it. Fuck
remotely
it.
from there.
I looked at it, it was like 40. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Work right there.
Ooh, I like that. I like that expanding vision thing. I'm going to make room.
Yeah, man, go for it.
I'm going to equip a weapon. Because I got rid of
Damaging energy restores 1 O2.
Alright.
Mind if I grab that Jacobs?
Yeah, man. Feel free.
Preesh.
I'm going to drop a... There we go. I'll grind those blue weapons.
Right?
Yoop. Alright, where do we go?
Need to return to command station ignition.
The lunar... why was I saving? Sit here for a little bit. Why was I saving?
Just in case. Oh man, I'll tell you, my son had like a full-on heartbreak the other day.
Yeah, what about?
He was playing Let's Go on the Switch for a real long time. Didn't save it. Switch died.
Alrighty.
Fuck.
We're about to save the
And I was like, when was the last time you saved? He's like, I don't
stuff.
remember. And I was just like, did you just lose like an entire day's progress? And
We
he's
can
like,
get to the
yeah.
fun part. Finding that vault.
And I was just like, oof,
I'll let
that's a
you
rough
do the
one, man.
honors.
Bro, you know what? That's why I get mad skittish. I'm like... Okay,
Right,
so the
so
worst
what
thing
was
about
it
my
saying?
personality is that if I lose hella shit, I will not play the game ever again.
He hasn't played it since.
Alright, there...
Aborted. Invalid energy configuration.
Oh, great. What now?
Jack, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Warning, singularity detected.
Oi.
Whoa! What the hell?
Good job, everybody.
What, Moxie? What the hell are you doing?
Betraying you, trying to kill you. 2 things I should have done a long time ago, you power-hungry psychopath.
What do you mean, Moxie? How did you even...
I've been watching you, Jack. And behind that smile, behind that hero
I have to pay
complex,
respects to both
there's
that switch
something
and the
more
Eye of the Destroyer.
if you come down from Helios alive, a lot of decent people will live to regret it.
I feel like we should get the fuck off this shit, though.
Yeah.
Trusted you, Moxie. Do you know what you've done? You've just killed us all.
Well, fuck me, right?
Sugar.
Damn it! The eye!
Well, that's why it was changed to the moonshot cannon.
Right?
Things I could have done! Friggin' liars! Friggin' cowards! They're no better than bandits! In time. We'll deal with them all in time.
Oh, we know how that goes.
For now, we just need to get that
LOL.
before they do. Dumb bastards probably want to
The
destroy what's
beginning
in
and the
there.
end. Yeah, we're
Sarpedon
like almost
said
done with the
tangle
game.
of chemical filth.
Yeah.
You mean Dahl's old Back-a-Burk refinery site?
Son of a bitch.
Get back to the moon's surface and check it out. There's got to be something there that'll lead us.
This game is not terribly long.
What's going on up there, John?
No, not at all.
Shut the hell up, Tassiter! Shut the hell up! My ex-girlfriend and her two BFFs just tried to kill me, and the last thing I need right now is your senile ass whining in my ear. If I get one more message from you that isn't "Attaboy, Jack," or I'm sending you a big bag of money, then I'm gonna reach through my echo communicator and gouge your eyes out with my pinkies. Are we clear?
Goodbye, John.
Goodbye. Thank you for calling.
Congrats on blowing up the laser, Nisha. Must have been a lot of fun.
No. Once I catch the bandits who tried to kill me, that's when the fun starts.
After surviving your attempt on our lives, we headed to Zarpedon's refinery site to look for the vault.
Why?
Is that what we do?
Why not just leave?
I was hired to find a vault. I don't leave jobs half finished. That and Lilith attempted to murder me. If she wanted the vault, I wanted to stop
Let's go
her.
back to,
Yeah, sorry I tried to kill you. No, you're not.
Concordia?
Yeah.
So Moxie tried to
Oh,
kill
my bad.
Jack? She never told me that.
She's got layers, like an onion made of boobs.
Moxie plays her cards pretty close to the chest.
Which is saying something given her cup size.
God damn.
Hey, the jokes in Borderlands, we have to admit, are A grade, god tier, dude. Like, jokes are real as fuck.
Absolutely, dude. It's like the reason to play the Borderlands games.
Because honestly, it's like you know, the real funny ones is when Moxie realizes that some of her innuendos are just overdoing it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like this one where she was talking about, like, you know, she's like, oh, I just threw up in my mouth, like, like, damn, Moxie. If you shop anywhere else, I'll have you killed.
I'll have you.
Fate turns in your favor, soldier.
Hey.
All right, see what I get.
Grinder technology. Grinding what you find.
Let's go ahead and put these blues in here.
If you want to grind at this machine.
Let's see here.
Oops.
Grinder processing now. Best outcome achieved.
Hey. It's level 14, though. It's probably because of 2 of the guns I put in there.
Yeah.
Give me 3 items, soldier. Grinding commencing. Make your enemies hurt, soldier.
And I like this. Like, I really do like the grinding thing.
Yeah.
And I'm really gonna like too is when Borderlands 3 comes out and they have the Lost and Found.
This grinder is fed
I'm not saying that means
Use
we
the
could be
pistol
that.
and
That just means that that doesn't mean that we could be more careless, but it'll certainly take my mind off of things.
Yeah. I think I gotta get down this middle tree, like, hella fast. Just get to the end on Fan the Hammer. So I can get a copy of any pistol that I use in my opposite hand.
Yeah?
Yeah, to start dual wielding pistols.
Go ahead and put these fucking class mods in here and see what I get.
There's some greens I need to grind.
You lucked out, soldier. Grinder on duty. Grind sequence initiated. Make your enemies hurt, soldier.
Let's check that head. Let's check that head that I got.
Right?
No, okay. Eagle Shroud. That helmet. Let's go ahead and change my color to Sophistication by Maliwan. Alright, I like that color.
You can always trust the gun at your side.
Jacob's Ideals.
You know what? I'm just gonna buy this. That means I'll have a
Oh
third.
man.
That means I have a
Your
third
head
purple.
is way better.
Is it? What's your head look like?
Look at this.
Hold on, let me. I'm over by the grinder. Hold on. Yeah, bring that head over to me.
Done and dusted.
Fucking Sunday hat and an eyeglass, bro. What the fuck?
Yo, I got a whack gun from that. Got a whacker
That's
purple
funny.
gun. Hey, it happens though.
You find it, we grind it.
Yeah.
Insert 3 items if you want to grind at this machine.
Which one?
Alright, let's just get rid of the rest of it.
My humble shop. Farewell, friend.
Oh man, actually, I think we have to call it here. I got an early day tomorrow.
I feel it, bro. It's what? It's gonna be fucking Thursday tomorrow, so yeah, we're definitely a work night. Honestly,
Yes,
we did a lot, even though we were under leveled for it. Like at least we got through it. It's not like we got stuck and we couldn't do a damn thing about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, we were under leveled for like the entirety of it, but
Yeah,
like,
it did.
If we really think about like how we play Borderlands, being under leveled isn't really a thing. It's just like as long as I can get something to pass me through, and then we'll go find the shit that we need, and then find a grind spot.
Yeah. So with that being said, we're gonna have to call it a night here, like Alan, Mr. Ghosty said it. So because he's got an early day, and and I'm either gonna try to grind that grade out in Tales of Vesperia so I could finally stream it, or I'm just gonna get pulled right back into fucking Dragon Quest Builders. So, and I was like, the only reason why I'm not streaming that is because I don't have it on the PS4. So if I got it on the PS4, I probably would have streamed it, but honestly, doing the whole setup for that is annoying. For like non-PS4 system stuff is like annoying as fuck. So, but yeah, with that being said, if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, and comment. Tell all your friends about us. Thank you for joining us, Palpamine. I appreciate it. I appreciate having a conversation with people that come in, like, because now and again that could be very few and far in between in most cases. I mean, we're not we're not a big channel, so
we appreciate you.
We're hardly a sized channel. We just have a lot of videos. we just have more than the average for people who at this point don't really like. Oh, you know what? I'm not getting any I'm not getting any views. I'm just gonna give up. Honestly, this is still for us will continue to be a hobby for us because boredom is still a thing even as adults. So
yeah, and I mean we're playing video games anyways.
Yeah,
might as well share with the world.
Might as well share. So once again, we'll see you next time. This is Rice
and Ghost.
It's Masterpiece Gaming Theater. This is Borderlands. Peace.
Peace.